My name's Q Moldrik, so that's actually short for Susie Q. My real name is Susan, and grew up being called Susan, Susie Q, Q Stuck. So I own Legacy Digital Media, and we are a full-service boutique digital marketing agency in Charleston. So it's a long journey, long road that got me here. I ended up going through COVID and losing my job, and I had done a lot of startup work for other small businesses in the area throughout the year, specifically in the digital space. And I always thought if I could do it for myself, then I could probably do it for a bunch of other people. So I started my first company, Q Consulting, and I was very much so a solopreneur at the time and had about 8 to 10 clients, thought I was crushing it. I ended up making my first hire just because I was stretched so thin. And that ended up allowing me to scale my business even more. And one of our clients loved what we did so much, they ended up buying that company. And we now have Legacy Digital, which is the current company that I'm in right now. Startup is such a crazy world. It's, a blessing and a curse. It's like a roller coaster that you're on. Some days you're like, why am I doing this? And some days you're like, this is the best thing in the world. But I think what's gotten me through the entire process is my team. I have about 14 employees right now who they're in the Gen Z generation, right? And they have a really strong stigma attached to them for being lazy, not having a lot of work ethic. But I take a lot of pride in the team that we have, and they have such an entrepreneurial spirit. I tell them they don't have to be the entrepreneur, but they have to have that entrepreneurial spirit. So we have amazing culture, and something that I'm really, really proud of is just the group of girls that we get to work with. I think one of the biggest pieces of advice that I would have given myself earlier on is to get out of operations as soon as you can. I was very dedicated to making sure I was in the business, everything was going perfectly. But now that I'm in the role that I'm in now, and my team is really, really independent and self-sufficient, my role is lead generation, right? My role is to go out and catch rabbits so my team could cook them. And lead acquisition is basically getting on stage, getting on podcasts, going to networking events. Obviously, we're a marketing company, so we market ourselves digitally as well, but that's how we find the majority of our clients. In Charleston's such a small business-driven community. We do work with clients nationwide, but word of mouth, surprisingly, even though we're a digital business, is such a strong lead generation tool for us as well. And as far as the personal brand component goes, that's one of the biggest services that we offer is building out personal brands for faces of businesses, right? So you could own a law firm, but we need to have a face to the brand. You could be a real estate investor, but we want to create a face and a personality around what you do. So you're not just selling online. People could really connect with you, with who you are as a person versus what you're trying to sell them with your service.